What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, I'm getting a few things ready here, and I'm going to throw something up that, what do we got going on here? Okay, I'm going to throw something up. This is, well, I'm just getting ready here. It's about 4 minutes. It's the guy who sings my intro song singing about, well, it's a song that he wrote, and it's not about this, but it does apply. That if we move to a union model in the gig economy, this is what we're going to expect. So, without further ado, enjoy this. I'll be back at the end of it.
We're not going out of business, and everything was cool. It ain't funny how it works. You buy high, you sell low. You do a goddamn fool, another goddamn fake, another goddamn criminal, another goddamn mistake. As the music goes on, better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. We're not going out of business. They make you ends meet. It ain't funny how them fat cats always laying on their feet. You're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn disgrace. How I like to watch that goddamn smile right on your face. Just keep on talking. You better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. We're not going out of business. It ain't hard to see why. Cause you can play with all your numbers, baby. But them numbers never lie. You're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn disgrace. I like to write that goddamn smile right on your face. You keep on talking. You better keep on talking. You better keep on talking.
What's up, Gary? I'm
Look at you. You trying to sneak it in, huh?
I'm still early. I'm 3 minutes early right now.
That's because you started with a band. Like you started
I'm
it,
3
walked
minutes
off.
early right now. Right now.
That's
If
just
I
because
started the stream
That's
right
just because
now, I'm
I
3
showed
minutes
up.
early.
That's just because I showed up. If I hadn't
Let's
shown
count them.
up,
1, 2, 3.
but if I didn't show up, you would have been like out in the yard mowing
no,
it
no.
or something. Like you
No,
would have
dude.
just had the
Actually,
music playing for 2
I
hours.
actually hear this out. I sat down here and I was gonna start it early, but I actually did not start as early as I wanted because I went over to the taxi stand hour. I hadn't been there in a minute.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I forget that they always do their live show. It was kind of in the second half, which I like to join in the first one I do, but I just bopped in for a quick second. They busted my balls for about 10 minutes and I left.
I gotta go.
Like, okay, that's enough fun. I'm leaving. But that I am not kidding. That's the guy who sings my theme song, Tori Pater. That's the band, the Dirty Birds, one of his bands. And that song is awesome. And that song is about what's going to happen if we let the unions take over. So it's called Going Out of Business. So what's up, Rideshare Gary? I like how Rodney's in here. No unions. Hi, Lisa Gary. And like all the way at the bottom is a hey, Steve. Thanks, Rodney. Makes me feel all warm inside. Hopefully I saw that there were some numbers in here. Hopefully some of you guys caught that, not in the way Gary did. Like, oh, he's just doing this and he's asleep.
Yeah, no, everybody thought the same thing. Don't worry, everybody thought the same thing.
Hopefully some people listen to it because it's a great song. It's actually so fitting to what we're going through right now. It was written about 4 years ago. Hey, what's happening with Josh B in my butt? How's that coming along?
Oh, kissing your butt? I don't know. Well, Josh, where you at? You stalking us? Let me. You know what? I'm gonna message him. Where's he at?
I mean, like, because no timetable. Does he get a lifetime to do this, or how's this work?
To know when you plan to kiss his ass.
Yeah, I want to make sure to not wash it that day. And Aaron, if you want to come on here and teach calculus, by all means, come on in.
Yeah, Steve will actually go to sleep during that lesson.
Yeah, I'll put on my glasses that show my eyes open.
The eyeballs, yeah. Just put a still frame up.
Thomas Mathis just hashtag kiss Steve's butt. That should be the next giveaway one. We won't tell Josh. But it'll be Josh kiss Steve's ass. You know, we could bring him in and virtually do it.
How's he gonna virtually kiss your ass? Well, I don't want to see your ass.
I'm not gonna put my ass. I'm gonna go like this.
And then we'd have
him on this side of the screen. On the next one, just kind of. I can play it up. Like, you like that? You like that? Oh, man.
That's hilarious. Oh, hey, you know what? Rideshare Lisa's in here. She did a $400 day yesterday.
Where did I think I saw. Oh, you texted it.
Yeah.
No,
I texted it.
I saw it somewhere.
UDM's chat, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats, awesome. Lisa. What was it? What was she working?
She did Rideshare and Amazon. And Lisa, I don't know if you did any food delivery or not, but I think it was mainly Rideshare. I think she did like 300 on Rideshare on Uber.
Lisa, is that your biggest day ever? Because that would be cool. Because Lisa, not as long as me, but you've been doing this for a long time, and
5 years. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I've been since 2016.
No, you've been doing it since before then.
Or, I'm sorry, 2015. 2015. Sorry.
I was like, if not, I've been doing it longer than you.
Well, you might have been, dude. I started in 2015.
2015. Yeah, 2015.
2015.
Yeah, that's our biggest day. Yeah, rideshare and Amazon.
See, that's awesome, dude. Because you know what that proves? Lisa, my point was Lisa wasn't around like Gary in 20. I don't know. I don't think she was. We've talked before. I don't think she was doing it by 2015 yet.
No, 5 years, she said. So that'd be
Okay,
what?
well, she didn't quite
2017.
catch the heyday that we did in those first year and a half, 2 years. But still, in 17, it was still a better, way better pay model than now. And people complain you can't make money. Well, she just made her best day.
Yeah. Now, like I did rideshare this weekend as well.
Is that expenses and stuff too, Lisa, or did you just clarify 400?
No, she just cleared 400. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's now. I also did rideshare with her on Friday and Saturday, and so one thing I noticed, I was getting to my daily quota quicker, but I was putting on a lot more miles.
Yeah. Yep. But that's what rideshare does. That's the difference. You're always that's always going to happen. That's gonna if you do rideshare or you do any. Well, I mean, maybe some curries and stuff, something odd, but any of the other apps don't even compare. They all keep you in a centralized, somewhat area. You know.
Yeah, I was going all over, and I actually turned down like a lot of high paying rent. Like they gave me a $54 payout. I was like, I ain't going that far.
What she is not telling you, she got a $300 trip from her son.
Didn't. No, she didn't.
Aaron,
No,
Aaron.
she had a game of some sort going on, so she had a lot of surge too. But I mean, just pure money, $400, and I don't know how many miles she did because she didn't track her miles.
So I don't know. Next week, I have 2 hours today, but till next week, I wanted to try a new segment. I got some segments. I don't know if you watched after you left last week, but we did some with like those old films. That was hilarious, dude. It's fun as hell.
No,
but I wanted to do one with where like people can give us there's Josh B. Hey, you want to see my butt? You want to see my butt, bro? You want to see what you'll be kissing?
Oh, there you go. She said about 200 miles is what she did. So that's not bad.
Yeah. But I was gonna say one of the things for Sunday Funday we could do is let people say like defend an undefendable topic and see how good Gary and I can do. Like defend Charles Manson. Like, all right, well.
I gotta Google what he did.
You don't remember what Manson did?
Well, I know he killed a whole bunch of people, but I don't know how.
He kind of he lured he started with, it was all females that he was luring in that brought then males, but then he was getting them to commit crimes, but then it got real weird and the murders and
that's what I have to Google his.
It's basically not only like
maybe they were just asking for it. Maybe that's it. They was just asking for it.
Or maybe he was right that he was sent back from God and some people just need to go.
Yeah.
You guys, I did not just say that. That'd be like, and nobody can, if we ever play this game, the only thing that's off limits is Hitler. You can't make us try that one. Because there is no defending Hitler. I'm sorry, not a joke.
There's no defending any of them, really. I mean, let's be honest. But...
I'm just saying, like, if we had to, like, it'd be like defense attorneys. We don't have a choice. We got to do our best job to help the dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving you Hitler.
We need a game like this, a card game, like, like what do you call it? Like there's tons of them, but I was thinking about the one that has the question, then everybody has their different answer cards.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name right off the top of my head.
I mean, we need a game like that where you just pull out Adolf Hitler. And you're like, shit.
Like a whole bunch of different names to defend.
Yeah, and you have to be defense attorney for 10 minutes. He wasn't that bad. I
my
mean,
guy can get the death sentence in the first 3. What are you talking about?
fold
Yeah.
cards against humanity.
Cards get
Yes.
handed. There you go. Yeah.
In fact,
Thanks,
when I
Joe.
did the game show with Lou and Mary and the others, it was we played. So that was I included some of that, which was pretty funny. Defend Sandy Hook. God damn, dude. No. All right, let's see who can come up with the worst one. We're not going to do it today, but I just want to see how bad you guys are. Everybody in chat put the worst thing you could think of that would be that you would love to see Gary and I have to defend. We're not going to do it today, but I just want to see if it's even worth trying this, because if you guys are going to be like Sandy Hook, there's no way I'm doing this.
Well, that's what he said. Sandy Hook.
Right? You know you remember what Sandy Hook is, right?
That's a school shooting or something.
Yeah. How are we
right?
going to defend that, dude?
Yeah.
A bunch of kids dying.
Yeah, like you can't.
Like, he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
He's unstable. 9/11.
Insanity plea. Yeah, see, we would lose.
Oh no, we're off the hook, Gary, because 9/11 they died. There's nobody. I mean, there's nobody to
defendant's
defend.
dead. I'm gonna tell you.
Right? We're the defense attorneys. The guys are
Yeah.
dead. There's nothing to defend.
Yeah.
I'm not part of the NSA. You know, we're just public defenders that would have handled their cases, but unfortunately, they flew into a tower.
We still get to keep the retainers.
Yeah. Sandy Hook. God, that's the first thing that came out. Like, you know, I mean, why not put all of them? Why not put the one from here, Columbine? Why not put, you know, Jesus. You know, like Bundy. Like, give us a chance. Like, son of Sam. You know, he was getting pissed off at the dog barking. I get it.
Something's wrong with Steve.
It was summer. It's hot in New York, dude. Without an air conditioner, your dog's barking at you, and you think he's Satan and telling you stuff. It's hot, dude.
It's hot.
OJ,
though,
I'll defend OJ all day long, dude.
The glove didn't fit, man.
Dude,
Gotta quit.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Plus, dude, come on, man. That was old school. Like him and his buddy, what's his name, trying to outrun the police in that Bronco. They had the whole LA freeway shut down. He's going towards Mexico, like he's just gonna bust through the gates. Oh man.
Okay, what about Pedro Lopez?
What is that?
You definitely don't want to defend this dude. I'm just saying.
Catholic priests with minors? Ouch. Well, if you say you're Catholic, so this one I can say this is a joke. You know, by saying that you're going to hell, right? If you're Catholic. Just kidding. Oh man, what's up, Ryan? How are you? Yeah, I mean, so far you guys you've put up like OJ I'd do 9/11. There's nobody to defend. Sandy Hook. I think they shot him too, didn't they? Our client's also dead in Sandy Hook.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be suing the police if that was the case?
We're public defenders, is what I was saying. We have to. If there's no client, there's nothing to do. Gary and I get to go golfing.
Yeah, with our retainers.
When we watch Sandy Hook, we're like, please kill the kid so we don't have to defend him. That's kind of, you got to throw us one that was hard to do, you know.
Yeah, here's the level of serial. Pedro Lopez, 300 plus victims. Ted Bundy only had 100.
Right. I mean, Dahmer would be hard to defend too. But I mean, at least there's a defense there. Like, he's fucked up, dude. Look at him. Bernie Madoff. No getting political at all. Just FYI.
What are you talking? You know, as an attorney,
I'm-
a lot of
I'm-
times you don't get to choose your client.
I know, but I'm just pointing out, don't anybody put January 6th. Like, it's too controversial. My YouTube channel gets shut down.
They're gonna make you defend the ex presidents.
All of them?
Well,
I think they're
just,
all bad. So actually, I quit.
I quit.
But I'll wait and I'll quit in the courtroom so they're screwed. Oh no, then they just get a mistrial.
Yeah. No, you
How
got to
can I-
excuse. You got
I'd actually have to defend
him,
them, but I'd actually have to prosecute them. Like just throw it all the wrong way at them. Like, you did this, right? Like, you're my attorney. I know you did this, right? Well, then guilty.
That's not the defense. What are you talking about? That's not a damn defense.
I'm saying for the presidents, that's how it would go.
Like, y'all suck. Go to jail.
But no, Joe and I watched a couple of these videos, so I saved it. I want to see if we got a short one because, dude, they're so funny. This channel has been busting me up. Here, let me see what I had. A couple. They're all like 9 or 10 minutes long. But they're like the 1940s and stuff about like 10-minute. Like they did. Dude, they had a Joe and I watched a 20-minute video on how to dial a rotary phone from 1948.
Why? You just go,
Dude, it was so crazy the way they were talking to these people.
put your finger in the number, roll it around,
Right.
and then hit that little metal piece every time, and your finger hurts by the time you get done dialing the number.
Let me see if I can find one that's not long.
It says defend Roe versus Wade. Steve take Roe, Gary take Wade.
Hey, Gary, let's just go golfing.
Yeah, right. I'm done being a lawyer. This sucks.
Well, that's not defending anyway, because that's, I mean, that's going back to the original case. Like, what do you mean defend? Hey, there's a you know, the neuro robots. There's a article, I think it's like from 4 years ago, about this guy, or 2 years ago, that tried to steal food from a delivery robot. It's a BuzzFeed article. Have you seen that video ever?
No.
It's pretty.
Not unless it's the one that they tip over.
I don't know if it's what do you mean tip over?
There's a video out there of food delivery bot, and the kids are tipping it over, trying to break into it.
No, I don't think it's this one. Let me see. Let's watch this. This is good. Let's see what our future of autonomous. You guys, I don't know why, but again, it's one of those things. It's like when I saw Gary, and I always say it wrong. Is it Branson or Bramson?
Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, after seeing Gary, Branson ads came up everywhere. Now I've been seeing these little neurobots coming up in all my stuff, like all these great old videos of them. Like, this one guy followed one that was stuck, and I watched the entire video for like 11 minutes. It couldn't turn out of this thing, and this other one came along and knocked it into the weeds.
Like bumper cars.
He's like, get out of my way, stupid. Like, and then the other one was totally
Hey,
stuck.
wait, do you think that's how Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub, they're just gonna have robots and they're gonna clash into each other all the time? Become robot wars with food delivery?
Here we go. And
It's a good looking robot. You can probably get rid of that music.
no, it's from it'll end in a second. Trash can.
If you request DoorDash to deliver something to you, this robot's going to show up at your house, and DoorDash will send you a text message. You'll click a link inside the text message,
It says Starship.
and the bot will unlock. You get your food. There are a bunch of cameras surrounding the robot. It's not complete 360 view, but it's close enough. And one of the craziest things it can do is climb curbs by lifting the wheels one by one until it finally hurls itself up onto the sidewalk. So you see this little bugger rolling around the street, 6 wheels, it's all smug. And the only thing that you want to do is first steal what's ever inside it. It's probably tasty. And second, just break it to pieces. So we were walking on the sidewalk with your robot and I stole it. What would happen in a real world scenario if that went down?
4 million people have met this robot. We haven't had any incident of theft or vandalism yet in over 20,000 miles of testing. In the future models, we'll have alarms when you pick it up, like a siren. So if you're running down the street with a robot, it's going to be causing a lot of attention. But most importantly, it's tracked to the nearest inch. So we know exactly where the robot is.
It was almost comical seeing how many people were following this robot around. There were plenty of people from Starship Technologies, which creates it. There were people from DoorDash, which is deploying it. And then there was our crew. It was very well protected.
See how quick he went in traffic?
Wanted to come and cause trouble.
Yeah, right?
It took me 2 attempts to try to steal food from the robot before I was able to take it from its sealed compartment. The first attempt, robot was completely lock solid. I tried from all angles. I had to pick the robot up and I couldn't get it open.
This guy works for BuzzFeed, by the way.
That's not a very good pause it right there. Pause it right
It's robot 1, human 0. Second attempt, I figured out a vulnerability in the robot's shields and I was able to pry open the lid based off of an issue that clearly they hadn't taken care of and run away with a meal that would have been especially tasty.
Yeah, that looked hard. He opened it.
So we roll up to the restaurant and actually really only the bot rolls and we're walking. And a human dasher walks by this bot and starts pointing at it and saying, "You, I hate you." And it was very clear that she viewed this bot as a threat to her job.
Robbie. Get out of here, Robbie.
Anybody who sees a robot start to automate even part of their job is going to be really upset. Jobs aren't something to joke around about. People depend on them for their livelihood. They're what they use to feed their families. Is the plan to automate all DoorDash deliveries? Which type of deliveries do these things make the most sense for?
No, that's not the plan at all. We actually see robots as something that's very complementary to our human dashers, right? These robots are designed really well for the short distance, small orders that typically our human dashers don't want to take on.
Just like self-driving cars, there are local regulations and laws that these companies need to work through in order to get the robots rolling around scot-free. So it's not going to happen right away. We might need to wait a while before we see them everywhere. Be careful how you treat these robots, because I don't need to remind you, but I will one more time. They have cameras all around and memory. So they're going to see exactly what you do to them. And this might be a battle that you can win, but eventually you might face a robot and the odds might not be in your favor. And I don't want to be you on that day.
They really bring it like an iRobot thing. So here's the thing. He says, I try to break into it. But he didn't try and break into it like a criminal would. Criminal would kick that thing over, crowbar the thing open.
Did you see what he did do? He's like, the second attempt went really well. All he did was went and put his hand under it like a cooler and went, and it snapped open. Like, dude. And he's like, to date, and remember that video is from 4 years ago, by the way. Oddly, that's how far they've come. That's how far they've come. Is they're the exact same ice cooler on 6 wheels,
right?
So whatever, it's like, but like 4 years ago, all he did is flip the latch open and he's like, nobody to date has stolen or broken one of these. Well, now everybody breaks and steals them. So what are you talking about?
Like he didn't do it like a real criminal was going to do it. That's the thing. Like I would kick that thing over and crowbar it, baseball bat, something. And he goes, they got cameras. Okay, we got masks. Gas cans. We'll set that thing on fire. Screw that memory.
Set it on fire. Your food's here. The thing's torching.
Hey, hot and ready.
Hey, man, look alive. Look alive. Put your hands on that.
Josh said, robot going to get deactivated. That would be funny though if they actually did give the robot like star ratings.
Well, I mean, we just talked about it. You know, it's no tip, no trip is really, you know, no tip robot trip.
Aaron, I was not late. The stream starts at 11 o'clock, and I was here at 10:57.
Yeah, here, wait, this is really short, but we need to watch this. It's 1 minute, but it's from okay, so this is from June of this year. This is a bunch of little robot, neural robots trying to figure things out. This is just somebody shooting an average day in the. To me, it looks like the smoking section for the robots while they're waiting for orders before I play this. Just, it's like they're chilling, dude.
Just hanging out. What the hell? Are they just like confused?
No, I think they're waiting for orders.
They're just hanging out, talking.
Look at the other guy's not letting him back on the sidewalk.
I know. He's like, get off my
Get in the
turf.
dirt, you yes.
He's like, I'm tired. Oh, he thinks he's a Papa Willie. Look, he's trying to Papa Willie.
I know, but what if you come cruising along this trail on a bike? These things look so unintuitive to each other.
They look.
Hey, where are you going? Hey, it looks worse than a traffic jam.
It is a traffic jam.
Is this a joke? It really does remind me of a joke.
Like, were they trying to see what the bot would do, or what?
Know.
Like,
that's why I said it looked like the smoking section. I felt like all those robots were like drivers waiting for an order. So, like, even robots are going to have active time and dash time, and if they don't have enough active time, they're going to get meltdown. Your active to dash time is not good enough, and we're going to have to deactivate you.
Scrap them, send them to the scrap metal.
Yeah, we're going to take your brain out, Wally. But yeah, I don't. It's I don't know.
I'm looking up that company now.
What, Starship?
Yeah, Starship.
Yeah, well, now it's Neuro too, but Starship is that's a lot of the videos I found from like 4 or 5 years ago. It's weird. Our Starship videos and the Neuro robots move exactly like the ones they do now. Like, I mean, that's 4 years. Dude, you haven't made any progress in 4 years?
Yeah, like right now, I'm looking at, as of September 30th, the robot's exactly the same looking.
Yeah. It's an igloo cooler on top of 4 baby stroller wheels. Or 6.
And where's this at, in California?
I don't know where actually either of those were.
I was going to say, send John to find one.
The BuzzFeed's probably California because that's where BuzzFeed is. So
I said, send John to find one.
With a baseball bat and a ski mask.
See how fast he can jack the food out of it. Be like, hey, BuzzFeed, watch this.
Yo, Wally. Whap. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce.
But yeah, so you did Rideshare. I got my first Dumpling customer, yo.
Yeah, that's what you was telling me. So, like a repeat customer.
Yeah.
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 So, what are you gonna be shopping for?
Just basic needs, I guess. Also, walking the dog.
Oh,
already built one, but I'm just saying, here begins the experiment. And I made an image. Where did I put it? I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign my wife up for a Dumpling account and have her do Dumpling.
Right, but I'm gonna what I'm saying is I'm going all out with a bang on Instacart, baby.
No, I'm doing something better.
I had a vote on my Patreon page. And shout out to Rideshare Lisa and anybody else who's a Patreon supporter. I appreciate you because here comes the project.
You don't know your Patreon supporters?
I do.
Then why'd you only name one?
Because only one's in here.
How you know? We got 15 people, only 3 chat.
Okay, I'll start keeping the list near. So, but see, if I do that, what am I going to do? Like, am I going to list off all my pod subscribers too, and people who support on other? Yeah.
Nope, just a Patreon.
I know, but like, I don't know. The way Jason does it, I always feel like it's Jason Terry. I always feel like it's a little bit of a takeaway from. I don't know. Maybe I need to find a way to incorporate it that I feel cool about it. But anyway, I put up an article on Friday, or I put up the day before the Biden news came out. I had a 40-minute phone call with a reporter from Reuters, and I put that up on there too. So like, there is stuff up on the Patreon. Any interviews that I do, the full interviews are up there before they write their articles. So you guys can hear if there's any, like, and then if the article comes out and you hear any crap, you can let me know, because I want to know. But like, because once they say, do you mind if I record, which they always do when they call me, I'm like, nope, that's when I hit my record. So we're good.
Yeah, if they can record, I can record.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait 1 second.
No, see, like with the wife, I told her we'll do something that's not as sleazy. What you're gonna do, we're gonna get door hangers made, and then when she drops off her Walmart Spark,
Sleazy.
she can just put a door hanger up. There's no law against putting up door hangers. So.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it sleazy, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
You should get just a big photo of you,
dude. You know what? Here's the bottom line. So okay, I've met a ton of dumpling people, but I have met and I've dealt with many times 3 of the top 5 in the country. And we got Sue's down in Southern California, but on the Arizona side, she's in like not Yuma, but one of those towns out in the desert. We got Matthew Tells in Chicago, and we got Celeste, who's the number 1 in right outside of Atlantic City. Now, every one of them stole DoorDash or Instacart customers coming on. Every one of them.
Yeah.
So the top dumpling sellers all stole clients.
Well, that's what I was telling the wife. Whenever she does,
they just went out with a bang. They just stapled their card to the orders and were like,
"Fuck it, no, I'm gonna have her do it in a way that she doesn't." Okay, yeah, I was reading your private comment. I'm just gonna have her get door hangers made, and when she does a spark, she can put a door hanger up.
See, I'm just gonna put a business card that says, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And it's not gonna be my email and phone number. It's gonna be my connect through the dumpling.
Right.
So that they have to go there and go, oh, okay. Like if, that way, even if you have any feedback that you'd like to give me about how I did, please hit me up and just staple a card.
With a link or with a URL to the dumpling.
Yeah. Because that's how you because you can contact me right through there. And then you'll see that he's a private shopper. Oh, wait, what? I liked that guy too. He brought the groceries correctly.
Hey, Josh says you should get your car wrapped in a dumpling logo.
Josh, you got some ass kissing to do before you got ideas. If I were you, I'd start figuring that one out first.
You need some chapstick. Pucker up. So
she's outside of Atlantic City. Actually, she's like, but she would service Atlantic City though. But the other thing is that Celeste is like one of the people who, like, how I always say people bring new ideas to the platform. She's the person who introduced maybe others had done it, but she brought it like fully upfront and real in her business, which is called Shopping by the Shore. I think if you look on Dumpling, Shopping by the Seashore, maybe, I don't know, one of those two. But anyway, she took on restaurants last minute stuff, You know what I mean? So like having been a restaurateur myself and bar employee, I know that, dude, on like if you're out of like, I don't know, let's say $50 worth of produce and stuff on a Friday going into a weekend, and you call Cisco for like a hot shot run, at least for us at the Giggling Grizzly, we had like a $300 minimum hot shot run. So we would have to order $300 worth of stuff. So if we didn't get our order right at the beginning of the week, we would have to make a way to do $300 worth. And if you only need $50 worth, a lot of restaurateurs work week to week with their money. So it's like, you know, they would much rather pay Celeste to go pick out really good fresh stuff and just pay the 50 that they want than to do that. Now, is it crossing a line because do you need certain licenses? Just, I don't know, but she's been doing it for a while. She works with a lot of restaurants, and that's kind of how I am in this city. I know all the restaurateurs. So I mean,
did you say Giggling Grizzly?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's the bar I worked at, man. That in the moon time. Yeah. Yeah.
I won't even.
The Giggling Grizzly. Dude, check this out. So our parent company that I worked for in Michigan, when I was coming up in the bar industry and whatnot, and I came out here, and some of those people helped with me with the venture, because the way it works is a GM of a location, sweat equity is 10%, but if you leave, you have to leave your 10% unless you buy on top. It's a long story, but anyway,
right.
They started at a place just like they started the Grizzly out here. It's still going. I still have some shares, but so the Grizzlies out here, but they started the Easy Rhino in Austin. It's called the Easy Rhino. Place went out of business in like 3 months, but Giggling Grizzly, Easy Rhino. You guys do it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I will say that when we bought the Grizzly, that was its name, and we kind of like redubbed it. We put some like stainless outside that had like a etching cut that just said the Grizz. So we kind of redubbed it, but its logo was here.
Come on, man. All that's missing is the slogan, "Come get pounded."
Man. Oh, that place is such a bar, though. I got to tell you that it's an island bar, and I've worked in a lot of bars. Those are the toughest to work, man, when you got to work around the whole damn thing and you're like 3 deep before a baseball game. Because no joke, Coors, if you walk out the front door of the Grizzly, Coors Field home plate entrance is about 70 yards away.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, literally. Like, dude, yeah. It's like half a block down where you can get in. And that's the main entrance. So, I mean, we would get like there's 82 home games a year. We did really good as a bar all the time, but dude, 82 home games a year, we would just get slammed.
Packed in there. Yeah. Fire marshal showing up saying, "Hey, you got too many people."
No, that's why we paid for the off-duty even when we didn't have the off-duty cops, because we only had them Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 9 till 2 a.m.
Right.
And we would pay them cash under the table. But because we were in that program, we got on the "Don't mess with the Grizzly, dude" list. So like
special treatment.
Yeah, like is government corrupt? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. We were all part of it too. Like it was that or get a bunch of tickets. And that's pretty much all they put. You guys want the off-duty officer? Or do you want us to be coming down here and shutting you down for problems?
Right.
We'll take the officer.
Pay him or pay us. One of the two. You had no choice.
Right. Yeah, we just in Michigan, we never had to pay an off-duty officer, so it was a whole new thing to me. I had never even heard of such a thing. And the Michigan owners, too, were like, dude, we're not going to do this. And I had to explain to them, like, listen, guys, every bar out here, we're going to be the only bar that doesn't do it. Like, I have a feeling that for that reason alone, we're going to see a lot of trouble if we don't get in this program. I talked to the other GMs when we were new, and I was like, "You guys pay this every week?" They're like, "Dude, don't screw this up. Get in the program."
Mafia.
They're like, no, the other bar owners were like, "You will become the problem bar so quickly as soon as people find out you don't have a cop there on the weekends."
Yeah, I could see that.
Because there's a lot of regular Lodo people who were just always looking for the littler bars that couldn't, that maybe weren't in the program and stuff. And there were a few, but that was like throwing bar stools and brawls and that kind of. And we had our share anyway, but like that'd be like just if you called 911, it was like calling a cab. It's like, we'll be out in the next couple hours.
Just wait it out.
Yeah, you could even be like, gun, and they're like, yeah, just hang tight. We're a little busy right now.
Get there when we get there. Don't get shot.
Right,
bob and weave.
Gun's supposed to be like the keyword to send everybody right then.
Right.
But it would you literally, if you weren't in the program, you were definitely out of the program. Because one of my bartenders worked at one of the places a couple blocks away that didn't have one on a Friday night. In fact, and he used to make bank, but he's like, dude, every night in there, my life's on the line. He had been jumped twice in the alley smoking a cigarette by people that because he was a bartender and they'd be drunk and thought he was trying to pick up on their women or something. So a couple guys would go beat his ass in the back or something. You weren't safe in Lodo, dude. You kind of got to fend for yourself.
Violent places, man.
Yeah. Well, this is after midnight stuff. In big cities, dude, after midnight in the bar scenes, you can throw a dart at a big city. They all are the same. They all have their issues.
That's why your grandma said nothing good happens after midnight.
Well, I've had some good after midnight stuff. I would actually debate that. I've had bad stuff too, but nothing good.
Josh, you can kiss his ass after midnight.
Josh, I was going to let you off. We were trying to find a virtual way where we bring you on.
No, we was not. Steve was, because I don't.
Gary's not. Gary wants to see the real deal.
Yeah. Has to be in person.
Right.
Lips to cheek.
And I need to know ahead of time because I'm not cleaning my ass for a couple days.
He's going prison style on you, man.
I'll be like, I can't even believe you're gonna be able to tolerate this smell. Check this out.
Well, Josh, was the curry worth it? You better get some big runs.
Oh, I'll have an adult diaper on and eat a ton of curry the day before. And I won't change the diaper. If I need to go, I'll go.
That's gross. I don't think I could do that.
I couldn't either, dude.
I couldn't. Hell no.
I couldn't even put on the adult diaper because I feel like I would be knowing I'm going to do something like that. I'd be like, no. Nope.
That'd be funny, though. See you walk around in an adult diaper. Hey, Halloween is coming up. Yeah, Halloween's coming up. You can dress as a baby.
Yeah. I don't know how we got to all this from just Josh needing to kiss my ass, but
because you brought up adult diaper.
But hey, by the way, Josh, have you started getting curry orders yet? And they might not be the greatest yet, but have you got one under your belt? Have you got orders?
No, I don't think he has. He would have said something in the chat.
Well, I mean, not has he taken one? Has he seen some come through?
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard him say anything on the live stream or the group chat that we go to. Let's see. Check.
Because Josh is outside of Philly, right?
Yes.
So he should be even if he's not the closest curry driver, he should still be seeing some coming through. If not, he might not have his settings right.
I don't know.
Steve looks a little excited for getting his ass kissed. I'm going to wear a crown, have a scepter, and a baby's diaper. King me!
The bad part is I can picture him doing it.
I hopefully Josh can too. Hopefully that image just went in his mind. He's like, oh, gross.
See, this is why you got to watch what you promise to do on this stream.
Careful what you wish for. And if you noticed, that's when Curry started doing it in the chat too.
Well, after he promised to kiss your ass?
Well, because was it him first or no? I think it was the first. There was who was it? There was one person first that Brian Kern. Brian was the first one to get off the list, and then Josh was like, "Heck, I'd kiss Steve's ass if I can get off this list." And then Savak was in all caps, wrote LOL. And then like a little down, he was like, "Okay, you're off the list."
He's like, "Oh, I got to do that guy."
No, Aaron, this can't be edited. This can't be edited. Oh, wait.
He said excited.
No.
Editing. Okay.
I don't know. Dark Road Run can't edit Josh's face to my butt like a South Park episode.
Well, he could, but that's not what we want.
Yeah, this is real. I mean, Josh can. I said this before. Josh can run, but he can't hide forever. But yeah, dude. I'm you know what? I actually am pretty excited about Dumpling. I know it's one client, but it took me that long to really go
That's
after
what I'm saying.
and do it.
Are you? Because I know a few months back you said I'm just going to go all Instacart and I'm just going to do Dumpling full blast. Are you at that point yet?
No, I'm going to get one customer down first.
Oh, so you're going to go
like I'm not. Why rush it? I get great curry orders, you know, and I have other things I can do. So I mean, like it's not a money thing yet. But if I want to slowly pivot to that, I think I'd rather do it slowly than grab a bunch of clients and be overloaded and screw it up. Especially because it's scheduled, you know, and it's.
Well, if you do one a day, I mean, you can't really.
But it's hard for me to sketch. I mean, like that's why I want to add maybe one a week, let's say. If I could, or every other week. You know what I mean? Because that allows me to get the feel for that down and go, okay, on this day, I'm going to not be available because that's hard for me.
Well, the only day you're probably not available is what, Sunday?
Right. Like the person I'm talking about, though, like it's not my next door neighbor. They're like 10, you know, they're
a good distance. Yeah,
they're a little bit, but I mean, like, I don't care. Like, again, I'm doing two things for them, could lead to other things. Word of mouth. So in fact, the person has a friend in Thornton that was looking for
hey Corey.
They were looking for groceries, but they were also looking for somebody to get them to the doctor and back sometimes. So I don't know how that part would work, but the groceries I could probably do.
Well, you probably do the private ride too. I mean,
yeah, I would need to talk to him because, you know, like how long are you there? What am I doing in between? Because I'm already not close to home.
Right.
It's like, you know, it's not like multi-apping. It's not like I can leave him at the doctor and be like, hold on, you know, be back. I'll be back when I'll be back, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just hang out.
Gotta see how good the orders are. Yeah, I mean, certain instances like that is Uber or Lyft is probably better. You know.
Right. But they don't want to do that. I mean, maybe it could be that, you know, if they want their groceries around their doctor's visits.
Yeah, it could be because you could drop them off, go shopping, come back, pick them up. Yeah, yep. Very true.
I mean, that's fine with me. You know, I was starting to set up Dumpling, like for real, getting into setting up my thing, and it's amazing how they have every store in their database. So you load in the stores you're willing to shop at.
No, I'm probably gonna set my wife's up sometime this week, so I'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. I'm excited. Even one customer got me excited because I'm like, it's different.
Have you done anything for that customer yet?
No.
No. Okay. So you haven't actually shopped or walked the dog or anything yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Probably the week after this coming one will be the first because we're going to figure it out this week.
Josh, I think you left us for a little bit, but have you seen any curry orders yet? I don't know if he's paying attention.
Even if you haven't taken them, Josh, have you been getting texts? Because if you're not, I want to make sure you got your settings all on right, because the settings in Curry are crucial.
Oh, okay. He's seen, but you haven't taken anything.
Have you tried? I mean, what have you seen? Can you? Oh, I saw 13 offers between Thursday and Friday.
Oh, that's a lot. Why didn't you take any?
Maybe their city might be like how Denver used to be, where you push real quick and you get in the round robin and you don't get selected. Now it's such an overflow. Like I've showed you, I get like 170 a day. I haven't gotten the text. Okay, so wait, but I see the little alert banner pop up
saying that he has a new order.
But that should come into your text too. Let me see. I just want to see how I have my settings, because if they're not right, you're not going to ever get them.
I don't know. I don't have any issues getting them. They just don't send them.
If you're not getting text messages, Josh, you gave them a different number. Because that one, I don't even know if you can turn off.
The text messaging, you can't.
Yeah, you can't turn that off. I know, because I get like the new way that it's done with the increase in the money. If somebody starts a bidding way low on a Sunday night, I'll get orders till like 3 a.m. of it going up. So
are we ever going to ask Curry when they're going to update their dumb app? I hate their app.
No, because it pays too good. I don't want them to touch it now. I don't care if it looks like Sesame Street, dude. That thing makes me a lot of money. So
it says they're still building demand in my area. No,
I didn't. So Josh says I didn't have the SMS notifications turned on. It doesn't matter.
Well, I think if you reply stop, they stop, don't they?
Yeah, Josh, you don't want that to stop, bro. Because you don't need to have Curry open ever. You just need to have location services always on. And I'd leave the banner alerts on too. And in the beginning, everything.
What is a route runner on Curry?
A route runner
is that where you go drive that truck around? Like
you get hired at you're working for a specific place, either 3, 2, or 5 days a week on weekdays. So the 3 and the 2 is if you're splitting a route with somebody else. And sometimes that's how it's available. They'll say we have 2 days available, Tuesday, Thursday, or they'll say we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or they'll say, hey, we need a person for 5 days a week route runner. And what you do is you go, like when I was doing it, you go in at 7 a.m. to, like, for me, it was a plumbing place that has like 26 bays for 18 wheelers. And when I got there, there'd be a 26-foot box truck Enterprise moving truck, and it would be loaded up. And I would just go through the manifest, make sure everything's there. It's all palletized and in order of how you deliver. And you go do your deliveries, and you get paid $29 an hour, and you get time and a half for anything over 8 hours. But if it takes you less, you get paid for 8 hours at the 29, so $30 an hour. So you're going to make $240 every evening in a payout to your bank. And you're usually, that's what I was going to get at, is you're usually done in 5 hours. I've even talked to other route runners at other places. You're usually done in 5 hours. They really have this down where you're just done.
Well, this is how scarce they are when you have a car. I did one in January, March, and September.
But that's more the market too, man. Like, I mean, like when I was doing the Curry Live, I asked, like, somebody asked for Brandon, oddly. Somebody was in there. I think it was Jackie. Jackie was in there and said, yeah, Dash, because I mentioned Dashing Grandpa, and then she said, yeah, he's in, I think, I can't remember what city he's in. And she said, what is it? Not Grand Prairie.
He's in Wichita.
Wichita Falls, yeah.
Yeah.
So she said Wichita Falls, and because I was like, can you check Savak on this area? And he's like, where is he? I'm like, oh, I forgot. And then she said, and he said, yeah, because I was like, because he put on the app, and then he said he saw no orders in 2 months, but that was like 7 months ago. And so he deleted the app. I said, I'd love to tell him to turn it back on. Is it worth it? And Savak actually came back. And Wichita Falls is a decent sized city, I think. Right? It's
not really.
100,000 maybe at least.
Well,
I mean, it's decent. It's not huge, but whatever. But I thought it was a decent size. But anyway, Savak said, oddly, we don't have that many clients there. So
it says around 105,000.
Wow, was I close? Yeah. But he said that no, we don't. And for 100,000, that Curry should be doing really. So all it takes is them landing 1 or 2 accounts, though, and all of a sudden they need 30 drivers.
Well, I figured that they would have the paint account, Sherwin-Williams,
right?
Because they're nationwide.
Right, unless the Sherman-Williams isn't overloaded and they can handle their business. Like if you're Sherman-Williams, like if your contractors are they're like they've been doing it forever, they just go there themselves, and there's no need for it, then they're not going to use it. They're not going to optimize it.
Well, but they don't deliver paint like themselves.
Right, but if you have a bunch of contractors in your area, maybe who just pick it up themselves, I don't know. I really can't say.
I don't know. To me, I think you would still want it delivered, or the possibility of it being delivered, should I say? Like that would be something good that you could promote to the contractors in your area.
Yeah.
Hey, Red, what's up?
What's up, Red? How are you? Is there a number? Wait.
Is there a number you can text to start getting alerts like DoorDash? He might have turned it off when he signed up last year.
So Josh, email. I always forget. Is it plural or singular?
Singular. I think it's singular.
I don't remember why I'm always thrown by this because I feel like it's singular and it should be plural. But it's plural. I don't know.
Why don't they have it easy?
I believe it's
help at curry.com or
Josh, I believe it's drivers, or if not, it's driver, but I believe it's drivers at curry.com is who you email. And they're great support. You just tell them whatever you are, just send the email from the email you're registered for Curry under. Send an email to them from that account.
Yeah, it's plural, drivers.
Yeah, drivers. So put just drivers at Curry from the email that you're registered for the account on and just say, hey, I'm not getting text messages. Their support is great. So, or you can also email Savak, who was in that chat, and his email is I don't think he uses his last name, so I think it's just SEVAK at Curry.
Yeah, I'm a gigaholic. I think a lot of people would, hope that we'd get a lot of orders because the orders I did get with Curry paid well. Now in Oklahoma City, I do get the ones that they want me to go to Tulsa and they ain't paying very well. And that's just dumb. I ain't doing it.
I feel like I always get this wrong, but where is Rex?
I don't know.
Is he San Antonio? I feel like I said that once before, and he's like, I'm not in San Antonio, moron. I'm just I feel like it's Texas. I don't know why, and I'm sorry if I offended you.
Why are you saying Texas? I hope he's in upstate New Yorkers.
I got it right.
Yep, San Antonio. I would. Don't worry. I got you covered. If he says something dumb, I'll definitely call him a moron.
Right, but I got it. So, yeah, that's surprising, man. That San Antonio again. How?
Not yet, Josh.
I guess here's my question: how many of you have checked in with Curry though?
What do you mean check in?
I mean, I think it helps to just like it helped to be in that live chat, dude. They were pulling people out in real time. If you email drivers at Curry and say, "Hey, where do I stand on the waiting list?" Because I'd really love to be working.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just getting orders, period.
Right, but he said that he's still getting the message from Curry that says still shows the paving the way message, meaning that they don't have clients there. And first of all, have you updated the app? Curry does not force an update. So I update my Curry app every week. I mean, if there is one, but
I was like, I don't think I've seen a Curry up. Let me see the last time they updated. It's been a while.
yeah, I mean, there's never in my life have I opened Curry and it says you need to update it, but there's often an update if I go to it.
Yeah, September 13th was the last update.
Right. So I mean, that's a month ago, but yeah, I mean, I bet you most of you haven't updated your app. If you haven't had orders on Curry like me, you probably haven't updated since September.
I just want them to fix that big ass active button on the main screen. Like, shrink it down.
You mean like the length of it?
Yeah, you know how big it is. Like, just shrink it down.
But it just you can hit it anywhere though.
I know, but it bugs me. I don't know. It just bugs me. Like, shrink it down. Come on, man. It doesn't take a lot. It's just some margins in there or something.
I don't know.
Would you?
But yeah, I mean, I would, even Josh, I would recommend maybe you update. And if I remember, Josh, if I go into my Curry driver, I can change my phone number in the app.
Red, you mean the camera feature? It just goes to your gallery already. Like whenever you take a picture.
Yeah, if you go to profile in the app, you can change your phone number. So if you go into the app and you just hit the 3 lines upper left corner, you'll see home, profile, deliveries, requests, routes, delivery history, earnings, help center. Profile's second one down. If you click that and edit, you can just put a new phone number in.
Maybe let me see my driver capabilities. Let me see.
So another thing, you guys too. These I can't believe I'm doing tips and tricks. I never thought I'd do this.
Because you're a trick.
But after I do an update sometimes too, I turn my driver. I don't know why. It's just become a habit because I think there was a couple times there was an issue and this is how they told me to deal with it. I think they're passing it, but I still just do it. After I do an update, I turn my driver status to off. I close the app, I reopen it, and I turn it back on. Just to make sure it's, pinging them to where I am again. And now I just do it out of habit, but yeah. You guys, sending the email is the best thing you can do. drivers@curry.com. Because it's not like Uber or Lyft. You're not going to, oh, well, what's this going to do? You're actually going to hear back from somebody fairly quickly. So, yeah.
Yeah, they might just come back and say, yeah, your market sucks. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, no. Also, make sure you go in there under your profile if you haven't and set your driver capabilities and your accessories and things like that. Because I know some of that might matter. I don't have any of that crap because I drove a car.
Wait, what is this, Red?
When I go take picture, it have pick camera or gallery for DoorDash. Yeah, you what you do is whenever you go to DoorDash, you hit take picture, and then you hit gallery, and then your image, your picture that you took from DOH, where the picture you took from the DOH app will be in your gallery. The next update, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an option. And Steve, you don't know what I'm talking about. The DOH has a timestamp camera in it, and so people can take pictures.
I do know, about to make sure that nothing's fucked up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and so the next update, what it'll do, you'll have an option that whenever you get to the point of take photo, DOH will automatically open the timestamp camera for you. That way, one less step for one, and then once you take the picture, it'll go back to the the DoorDash app for you. But yeah, Red, all you can do is you hit take picture and then hit select gallery, and then the picture you took from DOH should still be there.
Oh, Josh saw a 4 mile, $24. See, that's $6 a mile. I don't know what the payload was, but
Said he was on a catering order though.
Did it show you notes, Josh, that said what you were taking?
He probably didn't look.
Well, it comes. Well, if he looked at the offer, he might have. Oh, you mean he just saw it in the text? Well, no. He should have. If he touched it, went to the app and saw it, he should have seen. You should see it right then. You don't need to accept it to see it. You see it right away. It was 4 gallons of paint.
Oh, read the. Are you talking about have DOH automatically click camera for you so you don't have to? 4 gallons of paint.
Right.
Why do we got Uber pull up?
Uber pool. Because that's the Uber pool I want to drive. You got room. Run. Jump on. I can't stop. I'm in the sand. Oh, he's probably talking to you. But if you're asking what the payout of that Uber pool is, I don't know. Probably a lot going through the desert with the truck.
We're talking about the payout on what? The 4 gallons of paint? He said $24.
Yep. So, and pretty much for local stuff, guys, just if you're curious, what I look for in my market is about, and it goes outside of it. It goes
the
higher.
Uber pool. Yeah.
I look for about $5 to $7 a mile with Curry. But I also don't mind some work if there's some lifting or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care about that either. It's just, it has to be able to fit my car.
Right. No, and it always does. That's what I was pointing out. It's not like
this week I'm gonna try and get a roadie.
I was just gonna say it's not like roadie. It pays good, and they don't accidentally go, "Oh, it doesn't fit in your car." Too bad.
Oh, that's funny. There's actually one roadie from me picking up less than a quarter mile away from me, but it's going 18 miles for $14.
Good morning, Marion.
Hey, Marion. Yeah, I tried to ask her yesterday. I don't know if she's seen my comment about how her new job is going. Have you heard?
No. In fact, did she start?
That's why I was asking. Did she start? If so,
I know that everything's in place, but I don't know if she started. She'll tell us now, I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Well, she'll be like, "Oh, it sucked. I quit."
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. This one is 4 items, 14 inches.
Four items, 14 inches.
Yeah, the longest item is 14. It's 7 pounds. Longest dimension is 14 inches. It says fits in the front seat, but it's 6 miles for $10. That one's actually not bad. It's from Home Depot. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do a roadie. I've never done one.
Yeah, for me, it's I have that. Roadie just doesn't pay crap around here, dude. Never really has.
Oh, look, she already changed jobs. You were right.
And that's a good company to be with. There you go.
Yeah,
they're not going out of
Pepsi.
business.
Yeah, not at all. Hey, you might be able to get a little cocaine from or wait, was that Coke?
Gary. You got to go to Mexico to still get that. I'm just kidding. Everybody loves those glass bottle ones. You know why? Because they still got the cocoa leaf.
Right?
I tell my son that because my son doesn't drink any sodas. So if I have a Coke and we go to like a Mexican place or something, I get a glass bottle of Coke. And he's like, why do you always get those? I'm like, they're just better. That probably is why. I know they use real sugar cane too. They don't use the crap, but it's probably there's probably cocoa leaf in it. They just don't put it anymore. But I don't know if you guys have ever watched people working down. Like I know this from going down there. But like I've done shows in Colombia and stuff like that when I worked with the laser company. So like people working eat cocoa leaves like people chew tobacco here. They like just chew on a cocoa leaf.
Why?
Because you get all coked up. But you don't get all jacked, coked up. Like you get like just kind of like, I don't know.
Let's see.
But I don't know. They do it like people do almost like they do dip here. You know, they kind of put it instead, not like here in the front, but they put it like off to the side a little bit on their jaw. Yeah.
To ruin their jaw and their teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? They can't afford tweak. Just kidding. How's your dumpling start off? Oh, I didn't know you knew, but what's up, Outsider 2? Yeah, I got my first client, and I'm stoked, man. I'm gonna be jumping in. Now I got this. Before it was just easy to have as a back burner thing. No, it's real. It just got.
Wait, don't you pay monthly for Dumpling though?
No, I switched to the free.
Oh, there's a free version of Dumpling?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you can move up to pro if you want.
Oh, okay.
But if you in the Boss app, if you go to your settings, there's 3. There's free, and it just tells you each transaction how it'll work, like the percentage rate 4.9%.
Right.
Like it just tells you this is how it'll work. And then with the other one, you get the coaching, you get the. So here's the deal. If you use my link to get into Dumpling, you get 3 months as pro. And if you do the amount of dumpling shops, you get the matched money. But that's kind of to give you a kickstart. And by the way, during those 60 days, use the Dumpling University as much as you can. Learn as much as you can, because then you might want to switch to free. My guess is I'll be free at least till I have 5-6 clients.
Right.
You know, and then I can start trying to figure out, okay, because I could stay free forever even. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll know when that time comes when I need to switch. But right now I'm just okay. You know, if it's a little less or a little percentage more or something taken out, I'm okay with that while I'm getting my feet wet, as opposed to paying monthly.
Yeah, he has not done any shops yet, but he does have a customer, so I'm pretty sure he'll tell us. He'll text me the first time he gets a shop.
I'm gonna video him. Nobody does it, man. I'm gonna do him.
Yeah, he said the offer is different than what you just said using your link.
What do you mean?
I don't
know what that means though.
I don't
what did I just say? I said they match it and they do, I don't know what it is. I know it because he changed it, but it's still a bonus. You just have to put in my code, or you just put in, and then you should see it too. One lead will become a customer once you actually shop. Yeah. Oh, and before you got here, I got to tell you that I have one customer who already has me a lead. And I was telling Gary, but that person might need rides to like medical stuff, and I couldn't figure that out. But I actually just thought of it when Gary and I were talking that maybe I could do the shop when I do that. So I don't know. Again, this is all going to be. This is what I like about it. This is all going to be up to me. Like, does this work? Does this work for you? You know, like, I like this. I mean, it's just one, so I can't say much. But to be honest, I like this setup that I get to pick them, that I get to set the prices, that I get to talk to the clients. You know, like I set up the grocery delivery for the one, and I'm going to be walking the dog too. So.
How did you get that customer? Rex wants to know.
Through just people. Let me put it this way. If I put the word out to Marissa that, hey, Marissa, I want to go full-blown dumpling right now, she has about 25 clients for us right now. Because she lives in Boulder, and in Boulder, there's just a lot of people who don't like Instacart, but would love the shopping still done. But the unreliability of Instacart, the crazy payments and stuff, people are over it in Boulder. They're done. So they're actually looking for people. And like Marissa's had people ask her, hey, do you know of a way that we can get groceries? I mean, it's like they explain Dumpling. We hate Instacart. Do you know like an app that where you get the same person? And it's like, so it literally would just be like, okay, pull that switch. Let's do this. And we could have a whole business going. But I just don't know that right now that's how I want to dedicate I do want to get my feet wet with it. I want to try it for a little bit first. Because I don't want to commit to a bunch of people and then go, I hate this. You guys are all screwed.
Sorry. Good luck, people. I quit.
Yeah, no, that's why. I mean, and I already feel like it will work out. I just want to, like I was telling Gary, I don't want to take on too many at once. I want to add one every couple weeks, slowly get my feet wet, because unlike the other apps where I don't care, this one's going to be all me. This is mine. It's all on me. I can't get fired. I don't get rated. I mean, I can get fired by the client, but you know what I mean? I can't, the platform can't do anything to me.
Yeah. If he sucks, he just sucks.
Yep. But
so, I don't know if you've read this or not, but Uber is increasing their InstaPay fee from 50 cents to 85 cents starting in November. Bruce wants to know, what do you think about it? And I'm pretty sure he's gonna say it's ridiculous, but I don't believe we actually use the instant payouts. We just wait till the weekly payouts.
Right. I don't know. I know a lot of people who do want their money, even if it's not, maybe it's not every day, but every 2 days or something, they need to cash it out. Or
yeah, I just wait for them to direct deposit it in my account, which, what is it, Tuesday or whatever.
That's, right there. Yeah. That's what Moves needs to do. Moves needs to work out deals with these people where every night all your apps are cashed out into your bank. That would be the hugest feature for them.
Yeah, but that's
for
really
free.
Hard
I mean,
it's really hard it's really hard for them to do, though, whenever they don't control the money.
I'm just saying, man, like that should be something you target, though, because that would be, you'd have talking about wanting a ton of people on the platform. You'd have a ton, because you'd have all these people going, I cash out a lot. Yeah, I'd love that. You're just going to pull it right in my bank.
But I guess they could try that.
I mean, because they are a bank. They're they're a single location bank that's relying on the gig economy. Why not?
Or even if it's not for free, just undercut all the gig apps.
Right.
Like Uber's going to 85 cents. What is DoorDash? Or DoorDash like $1.99 or something.
Well, I mean, and I'm going to be honest here, like to a bank, let's forget about the 85 cents for a minute, but at 50 cents to a bank, the amount of people and the amount of money, might it not be even worth it for them just to pay it? Because banks love getting lots of money, even if it's temporary. So I don't know. I think there's something in there.
Oh, here. Josh got actually deactivated from Shipped, but they said that he actually got paid from them. Unlike Uber, or not Uber, but DoorDash. If you get deactivated from DoorDash, they don't pay you.
Right. Well, there was that court case here in Colorado too about that very same thing, which kind of made some bad establishments. I made a video on that a while back, you guys. It's kind of set a precedent, but nobody really knows about it. Actually, the video got a ton of hits too. But yeah.
Josh, I did tell you I did get approved for Shipped, right? I did tell you that, and I'm just waiting on my card to come in, and then I can do Shipped. But I won't get deactivated.
Trolling.
Now, see, here's the thing. Like with DoorDash, as far as the instant payouts go, I believe Uber is the same way, though. If you get that Uber card that they have, it automatically, like Lyft and DoorDash, it automatically goes to that card after each shift or each ride for free.
Okay.
So you can actually avoid the fees that these companies have just by using their cards that they have. And then, since, you're going to use it like a bank card anyways, it's an actual Visa card. I got Lyft,
okay,
Uber,
so that's what I was going to
DoorDash.
ask you, though. So you have to use it as a Visa, though. You can't pull it out cash.
Well, yeah, you just go to the ATM.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, go to ATM.
Do you get charged a fee at every ATM?
I don't know. I've never gone to the ATM.
Because that's my guess, dude, is that you might get double feed. One from the ATM, one from whoever banks, because you're not going to find a bank ATM that does DoorDash.
Well, see, like I don't use the ATM. I actually very rarely use the cards either. But like it'll go on there for free, and then I can cash it out every night to my bank if I really wanted to for free.
Right.
So and I think it's less than a day, and it hits my bank. Oh, there you go. $3 fee at ATM. So don't use the ATMs with them.
And that's
but I'm saying, like, if you need the money, you can use the card just like a Visa.
Look at Nugget's got something here too.
Yeah, he says for Dasher Direct, there's some ATMs that don't charge you. It even shows you on the app which ATMs are around you for free and which ones charge you. Yes, I'm looking right now. DoorDash does charge $1.99.
Well, why did it say 3?
Well, no. I'm saying $1.99 for instant payout. Like DoorDash has 3 different options. You can use the Dasher Direct card, which is free. You get your money as soon as you end your dash. You can get it weekly payments every Monday for free, or you can cash out daily for $1.99. So, yeah. See, I don't know. Lyft is pretty much. I don't know about you, Bruce, but like I did. I don't know if you was here at the start. I actually did rideshare this weekend. I did it Friday and Saturday, and I think I did like $30 on Lyft, and then 95% of the rest of my income was from Uber. Like, it was ridiculous. I don't even know how Lyft is staying around if nobody's taking Lyft rides. And like one of my Uber passengers I picked up last night, he goes, yeah, we tried to book a ride with Lyft, but it was like a 20-minute wait, and Uber was a 3-minute wait. So I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. And I noticed that on my upfront earnings that Lyft sends, the rates pretty much the same all the time. Compared to Uber, I can easily get $1 a mile. Right. Yeah, Josh, I said something about that earlier. She banked yesterday.
Okay, so you guys, they're all. Let me just say the ones we have time for. So these are videos. Like Joe and I did a few of these last week, but we're just gonna do one. They're all like 9 to 11 minutes, but they're hilarious. They're from like the 1940s, maybe early 50s. Would you guys like to do best use of leisure time? Are you popular? 1947. Act Your Age, 1949. Let's see, what else do we got? How to Be Well Groomed, 1949. Family Life, 1949. Got some good ones in here. What's the one or Thrift Habits. Thrift Habits sounds good. Yeah, okay. Let's try one of these old timies. Let's see what they got to say about, because Gary, Joe and I watched one on like what to do in case of it wasn't even nuclear. What was it? It was like 1948. What to do in case of biological warfare.
Nothing. In case you're asked goodbye.
No, it was just they're so here. Let's watch, because there was one on dating we did too. Oh shit. It's coming.
In the afternoons, the store across the street from school does a rushing business.
These are like what people would watch on TV.
How to, those deluxe
how to do things. Like
meet Jack first.
YouTube for the 50s.
And look at that. It's a peach super delight.
Boy, that sure is a swell-looking camera, Ralph. Wish my dad would get me one like that.
Well, my dad didn't buy the camera. I bought it myself.
You did? Well, how did you do that? How could you afford it? You don't earn any more than I do. No,
Screw
I
you,
just
man.
saved up for the camera. Saved up? How can you save up? There's always something you have to buy. I got Pete Super Delight, huh? Well, I just worked out a budget that allowed for savings. A budget? Oh, no. I tried a budget once. Didn't work. Well, I tried a couple budgets at first that didn't work either. Then Dad showed me a way that really can work. How? How do
By
you work
using
your
moves.
Oh, no. It wouldn't work for me anyway. Oh, it might, Jack. See? This is my camera graph. That's the way I kept track of my progress in saving for the camera. Well, what does the graph mean? Well, along this side over here, I have the savings marked off. And the weeks are marked along the bottom. I aimed at this dotted line to save $2 a week for 20 weeks. And then I'd have my camera. I almost made it, too. But then a couple of times I slipped and didn't save my $2 that week. Damn. But I finally made it. And now it looks like a good idea. What's this one here? Well, that's for the tripod I want. I'm doing better on this graph. It's a lot easier now that I've done it once.
Yes, Ralph has a budget and a
Imagine
method of saving that shows
saving for
results.
$40.
If Jack were as determined to get a camera, if all of us were as determined to save for things we want, perhaps we could budget successfully and get some of them. What about it? Is it easy to make a budget work? Jack will have to prove that to himself. And if his taste is always as rich as it is this afternoon, it may not be easy.
It said those were
How
15
do you
cents
make a
right above
budget?
him.
Right.
It's just
Right.
a
That's what
graph
I'm
enough.
saying.
A few days ago, Jack saw an example of a budget. The budget his family
Hi,
uses.
Holly.
Out of
Hey,
its
Holly.
total weekly income, Jack's family
We're
allows
teaching
so much
gig
for
workers
food,
how to
Look at that.
balance their budgets.
household.
Food,
Clothing.
$18.
Each part of their regular expenses is allowed for in the budget. And they try to make their expenses regular.
That guy teaching
so
him
as
looks
to
like a
follow
lot
the
of fun.
budget as closely as possible. Yes, even Jack's allowance for his work around the house is part of the family budget.
Ooh. He gets
And
allowance
there's a
from both?
provision for
$3,
savings,
yeah.
even with all those other expenses. So the family has a budget which allows for savings.
Wait, why did
Our
it say
budget's
mother,
just for
father,
parents.
Jack?
Can Jack do any saving out
Does
of his
Jack pay
income?
himself allowance?
Well, let's see.
The
Let's
dad
take a
pays
look
it,
at
I
it.
guess.
There's that work-at-home allowance of $2 a week.
Oh, I love this stuff.
Yeah,
This is great.
Josh,
And
that's
Jack
all I'm saying.
earns $6 a
$18
week
for
working
weekly
part-time
food.
in the library.
Yeah, that's one meal now.
Now combine these two, and we have Jack's total income, $8 a week, for Jack's expenses and what he can
Are those
save.
Petri dishes?
Let's see. Regular,
Look like a hockey
predictable
puck.
expenses like lunch money, car fare, and then the expenses that aren't quite so easy to predict. Personal expenses, after-school snacks.
Abortions.
Now let's try to hold that down to 50 cents and save more.
50 cents for a
Then
snack.
school supplies
Jesus.
and entertainment, movies and dates.
Ugh.
There. Does that
Just
handle
cut that
Jack's
out.
expenses? Look, there's $3 left for savings. That's more than Jack expected. What did he do with all that money before? There's one type of thing that ate up his cash.
Oh, the whole
If
15
he'd do
cents.
without extravagances, he could save every week. But he'll have to watch things, keep records of expenditures.
15 cents breaking him there.
Look, he's gonna he's gonna dash and dine.
He'd
and
better
dash.
write down a
Dine and
list of
dash.
expenses to watch. Too many movies, too much candy. And maybe Jack can try Ralph's idea of a graph.
Hey, you know this is old because they're writing in cursive.
Right. Crack budget.
When you save for a specific goal or
Oh my
purpose,
God, he's got to pin it on the
it's
wall.
easier to stick to the budget if you have a visual reminder. $3 a week for 14 weeks will do the trick.
The
Jack's
invention
got
of the
underway in
vision
fine
board.
style. The fourth week, this caught Jack's eye.
Ooh.
$1, That'll knock a hole in the budget.
Damn it.
Maybe not save so much this week. No. Want that camera. Budgets ought to allow for this sort of expense. Why, Jack's budget does allow for it.
Not for a date.
Entertainment, that's right.
Not for a
right.
date.
That's
He can
simple.
go alone.
Just don't go to any movies this week. But that show at the Strand, wanted to see that.
Well, you
And it
can't
won't
take
be on
anybody.
next week.
You'll be
Can't
flying
go to
solo.
both that and the class mixer. Have to choose.
Man.
More
Tough
fun at the
choices.
mixer. That's what it'll be.
Yeah. Screw the
Yeah,
camera.
Solo.
Well,
Get some crack. Go to the
You
dance.
can't have everything you want. And Jack wants a camera.
Peach soup. No, Coke, please. Make it 2.
Right.
Well, you must be on a budget.
Did he
How's
order
it
a
working
hot
out?
Coke?
Oh, pretty well, I guess, but it's hard sometimes. Oh, boy, I sure would like a Peach Super Delight right now. Well, Jack, you can't stick to your budget all of the time.
No, Jack doesn't have to follow his budget. But he has made his own rules to save for a camera.
Be the ball, Jack.
As long as he
Right.
follows those rules and chooses to save,
Wait, how much is
he'll
the
find
Coke?
that the pennies certainly add up at the end of the week.
Wait,
Is
how
that-
much is the Coke?
Not all
Icon at the
choices
top
are so
supposed to be a
easily made.
slice of the pie.
That'll
it's
be
a camera.
some football game, and Jack
No, it
wants
was
to
like a
go. Who
triangle.
wouldn't?
Yeah,
Well-
no, it was a camera.
Where can this fit into the
It's a
budget?
horrible camera. I know, but I was like, it looked like a slice of pie. Like, oh, it's your slice of the pie.
Perhaps the
man.
money for entertainment and... No, he's already used that for Dad's birthday next week.
Take it out of the car fare.
It's either no savings this week or no game. So, to go to the game and not
Hey,
save
look,
anything this
It's a
week
camera.
means setting his camera back 1 week.
Why don't you sneak in?
Jack decides the game is worth postponing the camera for 1 week. He notes the expense in his little book,
Why is he buying tickets to the game
but
from the
that pen,
pharmacist?
the one he's had
That's what I
so
was
long,
wondering,
has to
too.
break now. Have to buy a new one. See, this budget business is no good. Jack doesn't see how anybody makes
What?
it work.
It's a
But
pen.
by the time he gets home, Jack has thought it
Let's
out.
go to any bank and jack
And he knows
theirs.
that when you want something hard enough, you can find ways to save for it. One way to keep the budget going is to make things do. Jack knows how to fix that leaky pen with a little cement.
I'll throw the thing away, buy a new one.
Look at this. He's got parts and glue.
Yeah,
And,
right?
Jesus
like-
Christ,
Not as
dude.
good as new, but it'll hold for a while.
Yeah, it's
So
also
Jack
going to
goes
have
on,
glue
trying
on
to stick
it.
to his revised schedule.
It's not going to feel
But a few
grippy.
weeks
It's going
later-
to feel weird.
His repair job gives out. He just has to buy a new pen. This one,
Damn
which
it.
fits within his 50-cent school supplies budget, is not a good buy at any price.
Return that pen. Say I just bought it.
But to pay for
thing
this one-
sucks, dude.
Sucks.
He'd have to take some out of his
Broke
savings.
first use. Here, Jack, I'll give you my pen.
Yeah.
He knows, however, that buying cheap, unsatisfactory products is never thrifty. So,
Wait.
even though this pen will make him draw money from his savings account, it is a better buy
How
and
dare they?
a necessity.
In the 40s, everything was made here in America.
Wait, look on the back. It says Peach Super Delight there in the back, too.
But
So
Jack
what?
isn't going to
The
let
same-
that setback
He
stop
buys
him.
everything from
He
the same
still
place.
wants that camera. By saying no to extravagance.
No.
By finding ways of entertainment that don't cost money.
God.
By fixing things and making them last.
Using the radio.
Jack
costs
keeps
money.
going toward
Takes
that goal.
electricity.
You
Every
know,
week seems a
They
little
seem
easier
to be overlooking
until
the
finally
obvious,
Jack
which is
makes it.
clearly
Right on
Jack
schedule.
beats off. Let's admit.
Isn't that a honey? It was really worth saving for.
Wait, now you got to develop the film.
As
and all
Jack
that
gets a
stuff
better idea of what he can do,
Why is his accountant
he
keep coming
reorganizes
in?
his figures to save better and spend better. He's making new plans. How about you? How will you do it?
Gig economy? How will you do it?
Oh, he wants a Rolex watch. here. Yeah, jaywalk. Yep.
These are great. I love these.
Nothing's changed. Not enough money then. Still not enough money today.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these are really good, dude. Joe turned me onto this channel. He's like, I've just been watching all their videos. They are
Ben-
pretty good. The
Ben's watching
dialing
it.
the phone one's pretty bad. It's 20 minutes on how to dial a rotary phone and the noises you'll hear. And
What? It's just pick up the phone and dial.
I mean,
Is
dude,
this,
look,
like
here.
no common
We
sense. Don't
we got-
replay
we-
it. You've already watched it once. Don't replay it.
I'm playing a 5-minute one, and then we're done with this. Wait, why did I go full screen? No. Here's one more about biological.
How can he afford an accountant? Exactly. See, cut out the accountant, and you can afford a lot more stuff.
So this is what to do. What you should know about biological warfare.
blow it up.
1952.
As a nation, we
Blow
are
it up.
justly proud
There you
of
go.
our resources. The people who produce our food, the towns and cities where they live. In event of war, enemies may attempt to destroy or disable our people and our production by striking directly at the civilian population. Denied the
Hard labor
products of
job
our
there.
farms and factories, we could not wage war on any front. We can be attacked in spite of our excellent defenses.
Are they
Attacks
excellent?
may be made
You
in
can
many
be
ways,
attacked.
with bombs or with
Look at
biological
this guy.
weapons.
Look at this guy.
This might be one form of
He's like a
biological
spy.
warfare. It could make people sick so they couldn't work. That's what it actually does, but you may have heard.
There's a new poison. 1 ounce can kill all the people in the United States.
Germ warfare can wipe out an entire city.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
Biological
Wait a minute.
warfare? What do they expect me to do about it? It's not my headache.
That's right.
You're wrong. You had better find out the facts about biological warfare, or BW,
BW, which is also BW.com is Best Western, you guys.
at you in your home, or at work, at your food crops, your livestock. Biological weapons can be divided into 3 groups: germs, toxins, and plant growth regulators. Some germs cause cholera, others cause typhoid fever, plague, and such diseases. Toxins are special poisons produced by other germs. They do the harm in diseases like food poisoning and diphtheria. Special plant growth regulators can destroy food crops, just as weed killer can destroy weeds. The public health nurse and the many other members of our public health system have been fighting nature's biological attacks for years. We have proved that our
masks.
health
No
and medical
masking.
systems
No
check the spread
masking.
of infectious diseases. Our livestock and crops are guarded by a nationwide network of federal, state, and local agencies and experts. Government regulations assure the purity of many food products. But BW attacks can be made in spite of our health safety systems. Aerosols containing disease germs could be used.
So happens when you eat Taco Bell.
These aerosols could be spread over large areas. Submarines could release aerosols near coastal cities. Specially designed germ-carrying bombs could be dropped. Enemy agents could contaminate the city water supply. How can we protect ourselves from BW attacks?
He's pouring it in.
Keep yourself and your family clean. Don't help germs by making
Wait,
things easy for them.
They just said
Germs
the
have
city
trouble
water
living in clean
supply
places.
was contaminated.
Enroll in a Red Cross home nursing
No
course.
nursing. Look at
Then if
this.
sickness does
All
come to
these
your home,
nurses, no
you'll know
mask.
what to do.
No mask.
Always report sickness promptly.
And doctor, Mary's temperature is over 100.
Well, that's a problem. You're at the hospital.
Good morning. Here's the news. Civil Defense Headquarters announced today that the sharp increase in the number of cases of illness during the last few days have led authorities to suspect that a biological warfare attack may have taken
I
place.
swear, I wanted her to
As
turn
yet,
the
cause
radio
of this
off.
outbreak has not been identified. Civil Defense health authorities recommend that you should
We
take
don't
the
care.
following precautions.
If such an announcement is made in your city, don't give way to fear. Just remember that scientists would already
Stop,
be working to
drop,
control
and
the
roll.
outbreak.
Aaron said, reminds me of duck and cover.
Probably some of the people in your neighborhood would become sick.
Uh-oh.
Reports of the disease would start pouring into health and medical authorities.
Well, there's some fear
The number
mongering back
and location
then.
of cases would be plotted on a map of the area. Scientists would go to work immediately to identify the cause of the disease. Meanwhile, the outbreak would take on a definite pattern. There are important things you can do in your home if you are told a biological warfare attack has taken place.
The water was
Be careful what you
contaminated,
eat and
but
drink.
everybody's still
And
using
bottled
water,
goods are
taking
safe, but
showers.
Scrub them before opening.
Like, what?
Packaged foods in cupboards and refrigerators are probably not contaminated.
Probably not.
Boil or cook all exposed food before eating. Water used for drinking or washing after an attack must be boiled.
Well, you didn't say that before you
Wash
showed
all
them doing
contaminated
it.
garments thoroughly.
What
to
if I
remove
stopped
germs or
listening
toxins.
earlier?
If your doctor recommends sending a member of your family to the hospital, cooperate.
That's a hearse.
Local health and medical authorities would distribute instructions so that the outbreak of the disease could be controlled. Follow their instructions.
Why do I
closely.
feel like this wouldn't be what would happen? She would
If you
disappear.
are called upon for a blood sample, don't hesitate to give it. Blood samples would be extremely important in helping the scientists identify the germs or
If you're
poison.
asked for blood, don't hesitate. Just give it to him.
Health and medical authorities would identify the cause of the disease as soon as possible. The recovery of those already sick would be speeded up with the use of modern drugs.
Nice.
Mass inoculations might be necessary to keep the disease from spreading.
Isn't this
would
when they
require
used
the
morphine to
cooperation
cure
of
everything?
everyone. Remember, BW attacks can be made against food crops, livestock, and people.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Our health and medical systems are the foundations of our defense against biological warfare. Our food supply is guarded by a nationwide network of federal, state, and local agencies and experts.
Where?
If we are attacked with biological warfare, health and medical authorities will tell you what to do so that the disease could be brought under control.
It's guarded, but you have to worry about it.
Cooperate with the authorities.
No.
Above all, don't listen to
Get your
scare talk,
shots.
rumors, or myths. Get a copy of this official
He's in
booklet at the
jail?
first opportunity. Read it and remember it.
Why is he in
Do
jail?
your part, and we
'Cause he
can
didn't read it- he
successfully
didn't read it
combat
before.
biological warfare.
All right. You guys saw it here first. Or not first.
Not first. I was like, what? That was in the 50s.
75 years ago.
The first.
To be honest, what was kind of weird is it's all pretty much the same except for the cow protection.
They're guarded.
Like,
That's what it said.
really? Then how do all the kids tip them over? I don't see anybody protecting the cows at all, man.
How do you tip over a cow, man? They're heavy.
You gotta lean it. You gotta have your shoulder on it.
Let's see. Find a video on that.
On cow tipping.
Cow tipping. Instructions on how to do cow tipping.
Well, it's probably just some. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's a good one we can play. I just thought of it. Here, I got it. This is great. How long? Minute 21. Perfect. I don't know.
Steve, Aaron wants to know how many cows have you tipped? It's his hidden talent, cow tipping.
Here we go. So, all right. Here we go. This way, it's nobody's gonna get hurt in the process of this either because it's funny. So.
Oh yeah.
There, no animals were harmed in this, and there you go. I don't pre-tip cows. No tip, no trip.
Yeah, no tip, no
No tip, no tip, no tip.
Yeah. Hold on. Aaron posted something. Let's see what that one is real quick. Let me open it.
It's probably a real cow tipping where one goes down.
No, it's a cartoon. You can play it. It's duck and cover. Go ahead. It's only 1 minute long.
You can put it on. I don't even see it up.
Oh, you don't see the link?
Well, I can't click it through Stream.
Well, yeah, I had to go to YouTube. So hold on a sec. Let me.
I'm from Michigan. I should have an answer for this. That's a really high number, but sadly, I have done it, but only. I felt bad, dude.
And cover. Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. Paul and Patty know this. No matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb, duck and cover. Sundays, holidays, vacation time, we must be ready every day, all the time.
That's the worst thing you can do. You need to find somewhere to be, you dumbass.
Cover.
Oh my God! He pulled a paper over his head.
Then to cover. Duck and cover. Tight. Duck and cover under the table. It's a bomb. Duck and cover.
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. Duck and cover.
How's all that?
That looked more like an active school shooting tutorial.
Yeah. Or like tornadoes or something.
The first ones were the best. The jumped against the wall.
Yeah, the wall, right? Like out in the open, like go inside. I mean, it's an atom bomb. You're not going to survive that either way. But
oh my God.
Let's see what Judge Me sent.
Yeah, we have to look at this stuff, people, because we don't know what you're sending us.
Yeah, I got to check it out first. Hold on. All right, let's see. Share screen. Full screen there. This one's it says Tyrannosaurus are back from extinction. That's what it says. All right, you ready?
Sure. Oh. Dude, he should come in right now. I bet you right now he's.
He was here earlier.
Make that my ringtone.
That's pretty funny. All right, you want to start wrapping this up?
Yeah, because I started a little. We could in 4.5 minutes. We'll be
2 hours.
Yeah. So, Gary's doing. He's Rideshare Gary. I'm Dumpling Steve, and we'll see what happens this next week. But fitting in Curry, but also trying to get that going. I know Gary's been doing updates to the apps, so I have no idea exactly what the updates are, but I know he's been in the lab working a lot. So, is everything smooth sailing now?
No, I mean with Android 13, there's still some issues. Like the screenshot function. Every now and then you'll get a black image. So I mean, there's still some issues with Android 13 that I'm working out, but I'll get them eventually.
Yep.
So and then, I was looking today. Next Friday, I'm leaving to come up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. That's how close it is. And then next Sunday, not this Sunday. I think it's next Sunday, right? Yeah. Let me see what is today? 16th. So the 23rd.
Right.
Yeah. 23rd, I get to tase Steve live on camera.
Well, it's the 22nd, but I think that
we're gonna do it at the gig conference.
Yeah, but well, that's our thing is the safety thing. But I think that Jaywalk, who was in here, I think that he's doing the website, but he also put together some pieces. He did a thing on pepper spray and all that already, so I'm safe.
What? No.
If Gary comes at me with a taser, I got one too. So
no, you said I get to tase you. I have the video of it.
All right, man. I just want to be. I think I should be laying down or something.
Wait, what? Hold
just
on.
Darwin so I don't fall.
Yeah, that's okay as long as I get to tase you. I don't care. But I'm looking at it right. It says makeshift weapons. Like we gonna be shanking each other. Gonna have to put phone books around us and
I don't think that's been updated, that part.
Yeah, I don't know where they get this stuff because neither one of us are qualified to do self-defense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sam did. I already saw some. He put together some stuff on that I think he's since changed because I thought it was a little too tactical and like aggressive. Like I was like, no way gig workers would remember this. So because it's more like run or scream or get attention,
right?
Is what I thought. Like this was like some like cops like taking guys' heads to the. Then you take them and you rip it off and I'm like, Jesus, like Navy SEAL training.
Josh says I need to tase you so you don't get up, so you don't have to kiss your ass.
Josh. It's happening, bro.
Well, I mean, technically, if he's tased and passed out, you can still kiss his ass. I'll have a camera.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then actually, the 25th, Lisa's going to be in Oklahoma staying with me. So Rideshare Lisa's going to come visit her son down here and hang out. And
wait, the 25th.
Yeah, because I come back on the 24th. Yeah.
I see. So then when do you go to Florida?
Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first time I go back to Florida. And I'm only going to be there for about a week.
Why?
Why? Because I still have my house in Oklahoma I got to deal with.
Right, but your wife.
Okay, what about her? She's going to be here Thanksgiving week.
That's not what I meant, but okay. Okay. So she's still back and forth.
Yeah, she's gonna be here the week.
I thought she was down in Florida.
Well, she is
for the
right
season.
now.
And
well, she is right now. But that's what I'm saying. She's gonna fly up here for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna fly down there for Christmas.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out everything else after that. But look, I'm gonna try and either rent out my house here or Airbnb it or something. So that way it's just not sitting here doing nothing, not making me any money.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, rental'd be good. Over an Airbnb, so you don't have to deal with it.
Well, I mean, I don't really have to deal with the Airbnb either.
Right.
You know, I mean, clean it. I mean, that's about it. And I have kids up here that can do that. Yeah, but like Josh says, we're all in Discord. I talk to my wife
I don't doubt
day.
that. I just it's different not seeing them. I mean,
I video call her.
Right. I mean, not touching them.
Yeah, it's definitely different. So,
and that didn't mean anything, guys.
Stick a finger in your butthole.
Josh. By the way, I will let you off if you send a picture of yourself with your finger up your butt. I'll let you off the hook.
That's hilarious.
That's the only way, though.
So,
all right, guys. I'm gonna leave. Wait. But as we leave, I'm gonna leave you with the same song that I played earlier. That Gary thought I was just sleeping in my bed and whatever.
He was,
because it's the guy that sings my theme song, and it's a really good song right now because I think it talks about what's gonna happen if we unionize. So it's kind of a scary thing. And so as we leave here today, I'm going to put it on. And I suggest all of you guys, it's only 5 minutes. I suggest you watch this. It's really good. The lyrics are really good. They're very much geared towards what we got going on right now. So yeah. I'll put that on. Gary, I will see you
Thursday. Yeah.
Not before.
And then Friday.
And then Friday. And then Saturday.
And then Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. So until then, you guys, don't leave though. I'm telling you guys, watch this.
Watch the video. It's really
you'll
good.
dig it.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Put them open for us right there. They're too good. We don't like that.
And we out. But watch
this song
this.
right here is off our new album. We're not going out of business. Everything was cool. And it's funny how it works. If I hide, you say no. You do a goddamn fool, another goddamn fake, another goddamn thing, no, another goddamn mistake. Keep on talking. Keep on talking. Better keep on talking. Keep on talking. We're not going out of business. They make you ends meet. And it's funny how them fat cats always laying on their feet. You're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn disgrace. How I like to watch that goddamn smile right on your face. Keep on talking. You better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. Better keep on talking. We're not going out of business. It ain't hard to see why. Cause you can play with all your numbers, baby. But them numbers never lie. You're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn disgrace. I like to ride that goddamn smile on your face. People keep on talking. You better keep on talking. You better keep on talking.
Thank you.